forgive me. I'm pretty loose this morning. I'm trying to address a comment at the beginning of this. Put this up on Patreon as a bonus and then release it to YouTube on Sunday. So at least the Patreons can get the whole thing. And the comment is the, pro-choice, pro-life debate. And I don't... First and foremost, I never thought I'd be addressing ladies at all. I am grateful. I really am grateful. But I didn't think I would relate to... So I adore my mom, daughters. If I had sisters, I respect women, but I didn't think I would be talking to women. I thought I'd be talking to angry men who were tired of being dehumanized. I really did. In the end, I guess it's as simple as saying I am pro-choice when it comes to everyone else but me, because I can't tell people what to do. I know the position that I feel for, and I side with life. And then the video, I think, makes the debate appropriate. I've watched the extremist activists mock murder babies at protests. So we can't say that's not going on. I believe this is why a lot of progressives are scared. So I've seen all the video of women having drum circles celebrating killing babies. So I don't know what that's about. But until the argument is a good argument, like in the comments, about broken systems, broken care, and other things, I'm unfortunately going to believe that it's a convenience position. I don't believe the debate has anything to do with health care. If it was health care, there wouldn't be a debate. As long as it's convenience, and not to throw this out there, I hate to scare someone off, but before Ange and I got back together, I was a swinger. Yep, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And I watched people make poor choices and then use convenience as an option to get rid of an unfortunate side effect. See how vulgar that sounds when you take away the humanity from it? They got abortions to get rid of their love children from swinging. That should have been offensive. Now, I agree with the comments as well that all those kids probably shouldn't have just been brought into this world and not wanted. But I believe it's both participants' responsibility, and the promiscuous sex is what's the problem, in my opinion. And then the fact that we're not trying to have monogamous relationships anymore. And I'm a hypocrite. I just said what I said. Yep. I did bad things according to some people, I guess. I don't see it that way. I see it as, the difference is, I see it as private and no one's business. And I definitely do not want my worth measured from anything I did in the bedroom. Even though I might have did a lot of stuff in there. So, once again, my position comes from life experience, not some I'm mad at people having abortions. I'm mad because I saw the system eat people up for profit, and A lot of times, the same people who want more government control won't go in and analyze what government control of healthcare actually looks like. Does not look like good healthcare, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You know, that up there. All right. I'm sorry I'm so loose here, but I didn't even think I'd be having this debate. And then this whole Mademoiselle Zhivago is definitely bringing out stuff that, is deeper than regular reactions. And I don't really want to ostracize people, but I don't want to pull any punches. I believe I've said I'm speaking from the same positions I've had since I started. So I hope I can call out my own hypocrisy if I notice it, but I hope I've been consistent. I don't think I'm wishy-washy on all these positions. I don't think I'm right. I just think I have my own personal belief system. So, Mr. President, it says, I addressed the last video, so we'll let this go and see what it's about. Oh, Lord. You're kidding me. All right, yeah, so I have strong opinions about that title. I bring this up. So I learned about the eating of the elders during the Cultural Revolution. I didn't know about that. So this is, once again, this is not a what if. The correct group of indoctrinated children will start a war. That's it. Will. Not what if. They will, if indoctrinated properly.
Let's try to make up a lie to save our children's birth. How can we change our minds and stop this madness? Today is our last chance to keep our planet safe. Power and money will not follow us to the grave.
What did she just say? Did she say power and money won't follow us to the grave?
That's safe. Power and money will not follow us to the grave.
Well, there you go. It's one of the cores of my arguments, I believe, right there. So, at the very least, I resonate with that. Believe I've said that enough.
Power and money will not follow us to the grave. Mr. President, how will you save your loved ones from this now? Tell me now, yes we can. Yes we can. Hey, Mr. President, how will you make your mother proud and safe? Change and make history. Music is all I have to write a whole new chart. Will you hear every note I say to your heart? Tell me, how can we help to make a better day? You know I just cannot help it.
Oh, God. I know what's coming. I don't have to see it to know. Oh, So unfortunately, some of me doesn't see this as helpful as much as I see it as gatekeeping. Perpetuating the ideas and atrocities that exist. Now, I think that's all complicated. So I'll let it go here, but I have a pretty good gut feeling what's coming next. And, well, to me, that's a part of the indoctrination process. So I don't think it works as well as the atrocity juxtapositioning as I think we're going to see. I better see if I'm... Let's just see. So, once again, I'm not a fan of this, and I personally don't get moved from this kind of juxtapositioning. I don't see the lighthearted nature as beneficial to reinforcing the narrative. Bad people do bad things, I guess, to good people, with the military garb versus the all-angelic white purity look, okay? Now, that's just from an aesthetics position. And, yeah, I think all of this is horrific. I also think it works as reverse, like I said, gatekeeping and reverse indoctrination. And then, to be fair, right now on the planet, there are some positions about children being verbalized that are very bad. I just saw, and I'm not going to name out the country, but what they want to normalize, and I'm going to make this clear, I feel bad about this, but if you want to normalize relationships with youth, I don't want you to support me at all. I'd rather just fall on my ass and fail. What's going on is atrocious, and the conflict, war, and death is one thing. But the subtle indoctrination to depravity and perversion is way worse. And unfortunately, that's making the news every day now. So, I think the kids are just targeted left and right. But not with family values, not with work ethic, not with self-respect, with some creepy, unfortunately for me, creepy communal. No, my children do not belong to you to raise. I'm sorry. No. The village needs to get the hell out of my child rearing. The people who don't like that, I'm pretty sure, want global indoctrination, and I'm been against that from the start. I don't believe the global system will do away with this. I believe what they'll do is they'll flip a switch and you'll starve to death in your home because you can't use money. Well, if that's the case, then I support two groups fighting each other for control, I guess, because I certainly don't want everyone just flipped off with a switch because someone says they're unacceptable. And yeah, I mean, for me, it just takes me into globalism and ideas that I'm not comfortable with. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess who's president? Who are we indicting? Because it's certainly a conflict is a global deal. Let's just discuss regional civil wars for a bit, which sucks. But not every action is, well, maybe it is. I don't know what NATO does. They're probably pushing all this conflict.
The situation is serious. Everywhere around the planet, we need to raise all voices. We need to change all minds. Temperatures rising, winters are getting longer. Who cares? Well, I do. Maybe you do too. It's not for me or you. It's for our children. Our children.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is some idealistic thing, but they want to microchip the entire planet. You think we got conflict now? Wait till they try to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and it's so heavy, but this little terrorist here is really into it. Oh, shoot, I used bad words. Yeah, so there you go. You want to know why you're never going to fix the world? Because I just ensured that I'm going to get punished for saying that. Because even though that's the right word, I have to now check a box because I'm not allowed to notice that that's a subject. So there you go. As long as we can't talk about truth on the internet, nothing will get fixed, in my personal opinion. Wars will continue because one side wants to impose their opinions on the other side. And I'm starting to believe wholeheartedly that until I know what both sides actually believe, I'm not even going to have an opinion on conflict. Because the media nonstop lies to me. And being I'm not actually into certain sort of supremacist thinking, I look at the media right now and I can't even support certain sides because they can't hide how much of that's out in the open. So I don't even know how to deal with conflict no more. Because I don't believe they tell you, I don't believe in their goal to manipulate the hearts and minds of each side. I don't think anybody tells the truth. I think it's actually legal for them to lie to us at all times. And I'll play hardball. I'm not a climate change person either. I go with this. All of the top people in climate change left and have called it a money grab scam. The Green New Deal, money grab scam. Where's the nuclear? Where's the things that actually are going to power the planet? If part of your Green New Future is a depopulation plan, you're the evil one. That's not being kind. Nope. Depopulation is evil. And I'm sorry, as people bitch and complain about conflict, I don't see them questioning how much conflict, how many camps are going to be needed to globalize the world. Okay, so tribal people in the Amazon, they must just have to go, right? They don't live within the Internet of Things, so they won't be able to move on into the next stage of human evolution. Our transhumanist phase, where we plug into computers and become more than we've ever been. So then all the rural tribes and all the small pocketed cultures of the planet will have to be erased. Oh. Well, there you go. You go tell me how that's going to work first down in the comments. Because I don't actually see most conflicts as people hating each other. Like right now on the planet, the current conflict appears to be a big money siphoning scam. Because, well, the money keeps flowing, but the hearts and minds change. So they couldn't sell it outside of virtue signalers. So then anybody who paid attention is like, whoa, 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 whoa. Is this just a big wealth transfer? Oh, it's a wealth transfer misdirection while they tank the global economy. Oh, so they can rebuild back in a Green New Deal. Oh. Now, I hope people out there know that what I just said is known by the majority. So it's 60% or more? Well, you don't think people know what's going on? I think that's the problem when the bubble is so small that people don't look outside it. I'm pretty excited because I'm sure the globalists have failed. I just saw, looks like a national or global article basically saying, and here, I'll leave it at this. The last 2 years were meant to usher in a green new future, right, is basically the gist of this article. But they use the word meant. So, I'm tired of hearing it. I know that the last 2 years of our lives have been controlled to force us into a progressive ideology-based future. And that really scares the shit out of me. And yeah, I don't believe this indicted war much at all. I believe it's way more confusing than it makes me think that we're going to change anything. And hell, yeah, I just don't know. I really don't care for the way this one was done. Either the last one, either. Just the upbeat music and the horrific imagery is tough. This whole thing has been tough. Later.